Speaker of the National Assembly, Kim Jin-pyo, Mayor of Seoul, Oh Se-un, Leader of PPP, Kim Gi-yeon, Senior Secretary to the President, Lee Jin-bok, distinguished parliamentarians, ladies and gentlemen, my dear colleague Michelle Winthrop, Ambassador of Ireland. 안녕하십니까? 저는 다니엘 볼벤 조한스웨덴 대사입니다. 뉴스핌 창간 20주년을 진심으로 축하드립니다. Let me begin by saying what a pleasure it is to be present on NewsPIM's 20th anniversary, and I want to start by thanking Mr. Min Byung-bok, President of NewsPIM, for inviting me here today. I feel very proud that you have chosen to highlight Sweden and Ireland at this forum, and you will not be surprised when I say that I think you made the right choice. This year holds a special significance for the Republic of Korea as you mark the 70th anniversary of the armistice, and it also holds a special significance for the relationship between Sweden and Korea. Less than 20 days after the outbreak of the Korean War, Sweden notified the UN that it would support the international efforts to defend the Republic of Korea. In our case, we decided to provide a field hospital, which grew into the largest ever humanitarian undertaking provided by Sweden. With the armistice in place, Sweden then joined the Neutral Nations Supervisory Commission, and we have had Swedish military personnel stationed in Panmunjom supervising the armistice every day, every hour for nearly 70 years. Now, during the 70 years that have passed, both Sweden and Korea have made spectacular economic journeys. And today, our relationship encompasses areas as diverse as research, collaboration in the Arctic, Swedish songwriting for the K-pop industry, as well as crucial Korean investments into the Swedish battery industry. The list could be made much longer. Sweden and Korea have much in common. We have similar industrial structures, we are both cultural powerhouses, and we consistently rank among the top innovative countries worldwide, with Korea often slightly ahead of Sweden. That said, our respective national economic paths to where we are right now have looked quite different. I therefore believe that there's much that we can learn from each other's economic and social trajectories, as well as from each other's future plans and policies. Professor Chae Yeon-hyuk at Linnaeus University will later give a more in-depth presentation on some key features of the Swedish system, and I wanted to provide some inspiration to this discussion by highlighting three key economic features of my own country. First, Sweden has over the decades built a generous welfare system intended not only to support the individual, but also to allow for a flexible and competitive economy. We thus combine a fairly high level of income tax, coupled with a comparatively low corporate tax, no inheritance tax, and a very modest property tax. Second, the system is constructed to maximize labor participation of both women and men. Preschooling is heavily subsidized by government and available from 1 year of age for up to 40 hours a week, which is a full working week in our case. This means that both parents can continue to work also after having children with minimal interruptions to their careers. Education, including university education, is also publicly funded and free. Third, the Swedish labor market is to a large extent governed by agreements made between employer organizations and labor unions. This has created a flexible economy which has been able to realign itself with structural changes in the international economic environment. The safety nets provided by the welfare state protects individuals, but not necessarily individual jobs. And this encourages constant retraining at the workplace, entrepreneurship, and the embracing of change. Of course, no system is perfect, and there is plenty of debate in Sweden on how we need to continue to adapt and innovate in order to stay competitive. I think we have a tremendous lot to learn from Korea in this regard. I very much look forward to the discussions during the rest of the forum. Again, thank you for inviting me, and congratulations on your 20th anniversary. 감사합니다.
종합 뉴스통신사 뉴스핌 20년. 이제는 성년으로 성장했습니다.